Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to try to give you some brief examples of how some common tools can be used to foster a UDL designed curriculum. First, we're going to take a look at Google Sheets. It's part of the Google suite of tools, but it's probably the tool that is most underutilized, particularly by elementary school teachers. If you work in Alachua County for your internship or at PK Young, you will have access to this tool. And in fact, many districts across the country have access to the Google suite of tools. So let's take a look at this first sheet. It's a very typical elementary project, surveying about pets or favorite ice cream or favorite holiday or whatever it is you want to survey about. And regardless of whether you use technology, if you look in this yellow box, it meets the principle of engagement because it fosters collaboration and community as people are talking and possibly going home and asking questions or asking questions of neighbors or relatives. But what Google Sheets does that can't happen without technology is that it offers ways to easily customize the display of information. So you'll notice here that we've inserted a chart that's in bar graph form. We've also inserted another chart that is in pie graph form. And within Google Sheets, you can insert all different kinds of graphs and charts. Students also get a chance to really work with math at a different level. So if you look here in cell B8, you'll see that in addition to doing math on a piece of paper, they're also learning about functions. So in this case, the function of sum or adding up numbers. They're also learning about percentage. So what does it really mean if you want to calculate a percent? Well, you take the number of people who have a dog divided by the total number of people. If you look at cell C2, you'll see that this is exactly what this particular formula does. But you also notice that it's got dollar signs before the column reference. This is for an absolute cell reference. And this is an important concept that I'm sure you know from being an adult, but the difference between absolute and relative cell references is a really important concept for young children as well. So as you look at this particular example, you can see how powerful Google Sheets could be within a project that already happens in the elementary school curriculum. Now I have down at the bottom here several sheets. I'm not going to go over them all with you, but each of them has some UDL principles attached to them, and I'm going to give you the link. And what I'd like you to do, if you are interested, is make a copy of it and play around with it for yourself and think about how you could use this particular tool as part of a UDL designed curriculum.